What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the Pixel 8 Pro here in 2025 here. Honestly, one of the best phones you can pick up for anyone who is camera focused. The video looks great, the stills look fantastic, and you can get this phone in excellent condition, 128 gig version for $336. These have dropped a lot in price since the Pixel 9 Pro has come out, and it's just a fantastic buy here. Hardware on the 8 Pro still looks really good. It's got that nice soft touch finish and the classic little pixel camera bar design. And overall, it still looks really good here. IP68 dust and water resistant as well, in a full glass and metal design, and it's pretty comfortable to hold as well too. It has the curved kind of edges on here, so in the palm it's not poking, so it's a very comfortable phone to hold, even though it is a little bit on the bigger side. Pixel 8 Pro has a pretty good panel on here. It's a 6.7-inch display. It's LTPO OLED, and then we also have 120 Hertz, and then we also have 2400 nits peak brightness. It is 1344 by 2992 resolution at 489 for the PPI, and it is also a flat display. The bezels are pretty respectable on here as well. I believe the bezels are 87% screen to body ratio, so it doesn't look too bad. And then yeah, the colors look great, very vibrant. It does great outdoors, so if it's a sunny day outside, you can still be able to see this phone. The max brightness is still pretty good here. And we have the Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on here as well, so I really don't have any issues with the Pixel's display here. I really like the screen here, and just with Android 15 here on stock Android, everything is really smooth and responsive here. So overall, the panel looks great, I think. I do want to touch on the software here. So on stock Android here, of course, and everything is surrounded by Google's AI with the Gemini, and then we also do have our circle to search on here. So everything is just the AI stuff, and also you have these very smooth animations on here. So when we're getting into apps and stuff, everything is very smooth and responsive. You have that very clean UI look that a lot of people like about stock Android. So this phone will get 7 years of major OS updates. We also do have on the base model 128 gigs of internal storage and 12 gigs of RAM. Now, gaming performance on the Pixel 8 Pro is still pretty good. Now, of course, that is like the main complaint with Pixels, is that the optimization is not as good. So you don't have 120 Hertz or not 120 Hertz, but 120 frames, 90 frames for PUBG. But it still does a pretty good job, just for your casual gamer. Being able to play Call of Duty, you can still play emulators. This Tensor chip still does a pretty good job. So like I said, I've never had any type of overheating problems with this phone. We do have the Tensor G3 processor on here, and it's still, like I said, it's definitely fast. You can still do multitasking on here because we have a lot of RAM, and you won't really notice any issues if you are just like a casual PUBG player. But yes, you can get better older flagships that are better optimized for PUBG. But yeah, this does a fantastic job. So if you guys are just more of a casual gamer, I don't think you really have to worry about it, because I've never really had a performance problem. Like with the Pixel 7 Pro, if it was hot outside, I would get like a heat warning with that phone. But with this phone, I filmed like all my shorts. When this phone came out, I filmed all my shorts up until the Pixel 9 Pro, and it has done a fantastic job. Haven't had one issue with overall performance on here. So yeah, so just take that into consideration. Check out these speakers at max volume. The Pixel 8 Pro still has some fantastic speakers. They're really good, very good bass quality. You can hear the low notes on the bass, and everything sounds very well balanced on here. So I really like the speakers on here. The fingerprint scanner is not bad at all. It is an optical one. Google has switched over to the ultrasonic ones, but this one works perfectly fine. You can also use face unlock as well. Now, the number one reason why you should buy this phone is just simply because of the cameras. This phone takes excellent photos, guys. It's really impressive still. You have a 50 megapixel standard, a 48 megapixel periscope telephoto, and then we also do have on here 5 times optical zoom. This can go all the way up to 30 times zoom, and then we also do have a 48 megapixel ultra wide. You do have 4K 60 video with a 10.5 megapixel selfie camera, and you can get some really good shots out of these photos, guys. That image processing is really great. Great dynamic range on here. I love how the ultra wide comes out. The main camera does a great job even in low light as well. You still get a really nice amount of detail on here. And like I said earlier, guys, I filmed all of my shorts when this phone came out with the Pixel 8 Pro. I was filming with the 7 Pro and the 6 Pro. I've been filming all my shorts with Pixel phones, so I'm actually a big fan of the video. I think the video looks really good. I just really like the way the Pixel video looks. A lot of people don't like Pixel video. A lot of people prefer Samsung, iPhone, but I really like, you know, I'm just a fan of how the videos look. But yeah, I just absolutely love how the skin tones come out on here as well too. So overall, the Pixel cameras are, like, if you're around the $300 budget, this is one of the best phones that you can pick up for cameras. Now the battery life on the Pixel is still really good here. We have a 5050 milliamp hour battery, and overall you can get some pretty good screen on time with the Pixel. You can definitely get up to 6 hours of screen on time, and you also have decent charging speeds at 30 watts, which is not, you know, it's not that fast or anything like that, but that's probably like the one downside. It does charge kind of slow, but not too bad. And then you also do have 23-watt charging on here wirelessly, and then your reverse wireless charging. One thing that you guys need to do, like I was saying earlier, you just come into your battery and you want to turn your battery protection on here. Charging optimization, you want to turn this on and limit it to 80 so that you can remain having good battery life and good battery health if you're going to keep this phone for, you know, years, right? So yeah, so easily an excellent recommendation for anybody who, you know, is really conscious about, you know, photos and stuff like that.